Equable Shapes, part 3. Okay, so where are we going to go from here? So remember, first, about where we should be. An equable shape is when the area is the same as the perimeter. And we've only really looked at rectangles, and we've been very systematic. We've controlled the length of our rectangle. So we started with a fixed length of 3. And if you remember, this is what we did first of all. So we looked at 3 by 1, etc. and we found an equable rectangle just here. Now we should have done this for a fixed length of 3, of 4, of 5. Remember 5 we needed was a little bit harder because there was not an exact match up here. So remember we needed to explore a bit more using our calculator, thinking about how you work out the area in the perimeter. And then you had a fixed length of 6, a fixed length of 7. Then you would do 8, 9 and 10. And then we talked about a graph, trying to graph our information. And why we did that, remember, was to try and illustrate that there was only one equable rectangle where you've got a fixed length of 3. There are actually infinite number of equable shapes that you go on forever, but there's only one where you've got a fixed length of 3. And I think the graph showed that pretty well, showed those going in different directions. Okay, and so we had the width of a rectangle across and with the area perimeter at the side. Look, okay, and I think that showed that pretty well. Okay, so what now? What are we going to do? Well, remember, you need to make sure that you finish these up to 10. Right? Do them all up to 10. Now, I'm not going to give you all the answers yet, but here are the answers that we found out so far. Okay, so we've got these here. Now, I've left these first 2 out. I've deliberately left them out because I want you to find out a little bit more about those. Those should be the easiest ones, shouldn't they? Okay, so see what you can find out about them for me. So there's a little challenge. What goes here? Now, you're going to put in your answers for 7, 8, 9 and 10. And then, how are we going to see what's going on? Well, we're simply going to draw a graph again. Okay, so here you go. Look, I've drawn some axes out here. I'm just going to raise my camera just slightly so you can see a little bit better. And we can see there. I've got, so the width to make it equable. Okay, now I've done mine up to 8. I'm kind of guessing that I might not need to go any further than that. I don't know. And then I've got the fixed length across. So remember that first one. The fixed length of 3. The answer was 6, wasn't it? It went with 6. So 3 went with 6. So I'm going to make a little plot just there. 4. Hopefully we found 4 goes with 4. 5 went with 3 and a bit. So 3 and a little bit. It's about there. And then 6, if you've done 6, it does actually go to 3 as well. Now I'm not putting the other answers on there. But just by looking at this, you might get a feel of where it's going to go next. What the answer is going to be. I'm going to let you explore that more. So get the rest of your answers on. And then once you've done 10, maybe you could tell me what you think the answer would be for 20. Go and try it out. Okay? So there's plenty of work there to be getting on with.
If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe or leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. I've been RMS Maths and I'll see you next time. Maths out.